What do you mean?
How do I know that you're not somebody that just stole something from my yard? How do I know that?
Because I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you 100%. That's why you won't tell me what you're doing with the video camera out, right?
Because I have no obligation to tell you what I'm doing.
You don't, but if you were doing nothing that you're not afraid to tell, you would tell.
Stop them.
Okay, come over here, I'll show you.
You want me to come over where?
Right next to me.
Where?
This side of the pole, right next to me.
Let's take a look.
Right here, it's actually in English and Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Just record that too.
The library is committed to creating safe and best space for all of us.
Make sure you record it, so it's on there.
Photography or video recording
I'll
without
record.
library permission.
I'll record what I want to. Thank you.
A casual walk to a government building turns into an unexpected showdown when a local resident falsely accuses a First Amendment auditor of trespassing. As tensions rise and the police arrive, one simple misunderstanding threatens to spiral into a major legal problem for the wrong person. Let's dive into this clash of rights, emotions, and public accountability.
How you doing? Can I help you with something?
Yeah, see what you're looking for.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What are you doing? I saw you come flying in, stop, walk in the woods over there.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? You don't belong here. I know you don't, because I live here.
Is this your property?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What can I help you with?
I don't think you can help me with anything.
No?
Yeah.
All right, so what are you doing on the property?
Who are you?
The owner of the property. Who are you?
I don't know that you're the owner of this property over here. You parked your car over there.
I can't own over here and over there. You know what? Let me get my phone. We'll call the police and we'll straighten it out that way.
Sure, whatever you want to do.
No problem. I'm just asking you what you're doing on the property.
Whatever you want to do.
I know it's not your property.
But it's yeah, okay.
You can shut your camera off too. The one on your
Okay.
chest and your phone.
Okay. Why would I do that? When you're acting like you're acting like an idiot.
Why are you doing it?
But you're acting like an idiot for no reason. I was videotaping before you came up to me.
Honestly, you were.
Okay.
'Cause I saw it on your chest. But
So
why are you in the woods? That's what I'm asking
so
because
you
don't
came
belong
up to
here.
me. Don't act like I'm filming you.
Well,
I was filming.
yeah, you're filming. What are you filming? You're filming not your property.
I'm filming.
Private property.
I'm filming, and you came up to me. Remember that?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Can I ask you what you're filming?
No, I told you no. You
So
can't.
stay right there. Let me just call the police.
Yeah, you do what you got to do.
Right now, me, because I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah. Because you don't make any
The
sense.
woods and filming the woods and looking like this. The problem is I had stuff disappear at my house, so I don't really need people that I don't know running around the property. Mark. 631. Thank you.
That's not very smart to give your number on video.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
I wouldn't call you, but I'm just saying.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me.
I wouldn't, but
You know, because it's only come from one person.
No, it could come from the tens of thousands of people who watch my videos.
That's okay. That's okay.
So you might want to change your number.
It doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? Because
I don't know. I told you I'm not going to call you. I don't care.
Who calls, who doesn't
I'm
call? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smile.
I am
Let me put the
smiling.
license plate on the camera too.
Go ahead, do what you
No
got to
problem.
do. I have nothing to hide.
Is that you too?
That ain't me. Let's get your license plate. Let's get your license plate. You don't know the prop. Hey, look. I'm in a videotape where I'm at. Look, ready?
And you're on
This
my
is
driveway.
not your property.
It's my driveway.
Do you not know how the property works?
Yeah.
This is public property.
Correct, but I'd like you to stay on the street, please.
Okay, well that's your problem. Why do you got one of those covers on your?
I
Interesting.
have no cover on my car, on my license plate, buddy.
Interesting.
No way.
Dodge. I already got it.
It don't matter what you got. It don't matter.
What are you doing?
It don't matter
Why
what
you
have.
Why you acting like a clown
Because you're
for?
being an asshole, that's
I'm
why.
not.
I asked
I didn't
one
want to.
simple question. What you were doing
And I
in the
didn't
woods.
wanna answer you.
You didn't answer me.
Yeah, exactly. I
And
didn't
why
want
not?
because I didn't want to.
Why not? What are you doing that you
Okay,
don't
ready?
want to?
Ready? Watch this. Look, ready?
Yeah.
Spin around.
No.
Why not?
Why? Because. Am I going to be a clown for you?
Oh, spin around.
I'm going to be a clown for you?
So, wait, why didn't you spin around right now?
Because you want me to be a clown.
No, because I asked you to, right?
No, because you want me to be a clown on your video.
Because you don't want to. I'm telling you that I don't want to answer your questions.
Okay,
Is that
so
you could have went inside your
answer
house.
the police?
You could have. I don't have to answer their questions either.
Things disappear from here. Okay?
I don't. That's not my problem.
Yeah,
Maybe
but when people are outside
move in a different area. I don't know
videotaping-
what to tell you.
I don't know either. But when
That has nothing to
videotaping
do
is
with
done,
me. That has nothing to
how
do with
do I
me.
know that?
What do you mean?
How do I know that you're not somebody that just stole something from my yard? How do I know that?
Because I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you 100%. That's why you won't tell me what you're doing with the video camera, right?
Because I have no obligation to tell you what I'm
You don't,
doing.
but if you were doing nothing that you're not afraid to tell, you would tell.
No, I just don't go. I don't listen.
Yeah.
I don't listen to people who bark orders at me.
I'm not barking. I'm asking you if I
You
can
can't-
help.
what do you-
I said, can I help you?
I asked you if I could help you.
Oh, no,
actually,
that was the first thing I said to you. I said, oh, can I help you? What
this
you
is
doing
why I
over there?
record. You're gonna see. I'm
So
saying, can I
record
help
it.
you with something?
So record it.
Because you were staring at me, so I was like, "What do you need help with?"
I don't need
Because
help.
I
I'm
was
asking
minding
you.
my own business over there.
No, you weren't. You were on private property.
That's
over
not
there.
private property.
What do you mean?
Look,
You were into
this,
that wood. Look,
look.
turn the camera around. See a pile of wood over there? You went to that pile
No,
of
I
wood.
didn't.
Go, roll back the camera and look.
Oh,
I'll guarantee you.
a lot of
it
people will
over
see
there.
this. Okay.
I'll guarantee you. It
Look,
over there.
this over here is not your property. You need to understand that. Okay.
I understand that.
Okay.
You know what? To that white fence isn't my property.
Okay,
But you know
great.
what? I maintain
Because
it.
you see this? See that?
What's that?
Power lines?
Yeah.
That means that this is public property, right?
No, definitely not.
Yes, it does.
Because there's power lines. If you go down the street 3 houses down,
You
there's power lines going through.
you just wanted to have a problem today. That's what you
No, I
wanted
don't.
to do.
I just want to know why you're here videotaping.
Did you have a
property.
bad day?
That's-
Did you wake up
Not
and
at all,
have
not at
a
all.
bad morning?
You
I'm
always
having a
have-
good
Do you
day.
always have to be an asshole?
I'm not trying to be
You
an
are.
asshole. You
I
came
asked
over
you
to
one
me.
simple question, buddy.
You came over to me. I don't need to answer it.
No.
I'm respectfully telling you I don't want to answer your question, and then you call the police on me.
I did, because you know why?
All right, I
I asked
don't
you
care.
a simple question like that. One simple
You can
question.
call the police.
I did.
I
You
don't-
heard me on the phone with them. And they'll be here.
That's great.
And I asked you one simple question. Can I help you over here? And you said, no, can I help you?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
So
No, you
why
can't-
couldn't you just go back
Yes,
in your
you can
house?
help me.
You could have just went back into
you
your
can.
house.
Yes, you can
You
help
could have
me.
just went back into your house, though.
It don't matter.
Why?
I just asked
Why
you a
do
simple
this?
question. That's
Yeah,
all.
and I didn't want to answer your simple
I know,
question.
but why?
I'm not.
But
do you-
why not?
What do you think I'm
What are
doing
you
out
trying to
here?
hide?
I'm not hiding my
So
own
why
personal
wouldn't you,
business.
if you weren't trying to hide anything, why wouldn't you say, "Oh, I'm just taking a picture of the flower. I'm taking a picture of the
Because
bird."
I don't need to explain myself to you,
Oh,
sir.
no problem.
That's
Like I
why.
said, you just explain yourself to the cop when he comes. That's all.
I don't have to explain it to him either.
Well, he's going to ask you to leave then.
No, he's not.
Oh, yes, he will.
We'll see.
Okay, we will.
We will see.
All right. He'll be here in a couple of minutes. So
Great.
Now.
I'm going to.
No problem.
I would love to see this. You got my license plate first.
I'm sorry?
You got my license plate first. Remember
matter.
that. I got it second.
It don't matter if I get your license
I'm not
plate.
trying to fight with you, man.
You're
Really.
the one that was videoing my yard, and I said, you take my license plate, I'm going to take you.
No,
Isn't that how it went?
this
How
is
did
why I
it go then?
filmed. You said you're
Huh.
gonna get my license plate, and then I was like, "What are you
Oh,
talking about?"
Yeah, maybe that's how it went.
Okay.
But what's the big deal? All I said was,
So
can
why
I
are you
help
doing
what
this?
you doing over there?
What's up, man? What's up, man? You all right? Everything good? I'm a wise guy because I asked you how you doing. You guys are something else, man. You guys are something else, man. I'm telling you. You guys are something else.
All we did was
I
I asked you a simple question, and you got to be a smart ass right away. That's
I'm
what
not,
it comes
I didn't
down
want to answer it. I was very respectful. I said, "No, I'm good."
But you're not
Thank
good
you.
because you're on private property.
No, I'm not.
You were too.
I was not.
Look back at your video, and you were at that pile of brush, which is more than 10 feet off the curb. So if you want to know about property,
yeah.
it's 10 feet off the curb.
Exactly.
That
I was
brush
not.
is probably
I
about
was
20.
not over there. It doesn't matter. It
Look
doesn't
back
matter.
in your video, buddy.
Doesn't
Look back.
matter.
Go ahead. If you know so much,
So-
look back in your video.
Okay.
I'll guarantee you will buy that pile.
Okay.
I'll guarantee it.
Okay. So basically, guys, we were filming, walking down this road to the county offices to do a First Amendment audit. And the guy that lives in this house came out, started freaking out, saying that I was filming these trees over here, and that I was on private property, even though I wasn't. So now we're just waiting. We called the police, so we don't want to run away from the police. So we're gonna wait for them to come and then get out of here because I really don't want to deal with this clown. How are you, sir?
How you doing?
Good.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I didn't call you, but they did.
Okay. All right, I'll just talk to them.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
How you guys doing? Things disappeared. I don't really know if it's him, if it's not him, because he's spoken it out. So I'm just asking him to leave. He's got a problem. Okay. This camera in the face. Tough guy. He puts the camera down, I'll show him how tough he is.
Hey, officer.
Yeah, baby, come on.
Officer, you literally, officer, he just threatened me in front of you.
You're on his property.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
This is wrong.
No, I'm not. The first, nope. No, I'm not. I'm a public easement. No, I'm not. Now, what's your name and badge number, officer?
Okay. Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Morales. My
Officer
badge number
Morales.
is 6972.
6972. So, what are you gonna do about that threat? Are you gonna do your job?
What would you like to do about
Well, you heard it.
about what he said?
You heard him threaten me. Don't you have a job to do?
Well,
He threatened
I need to know-
physical harm.
I need to know what you would like to do about it. I can't just. It'll be a civilian.
Yeah, because he's. Well, but how's a civilian if you were present? You were present, right?
Yes, I understand that, but I also need you.
Hey, buddy, look. Hey, listen, Mark.
All right, guys.
Listen,
can we
I'm gonna.
Can we
Hold
just
on.
stay separated, please?
Yeah, I want to talk to Mark.
Can you
Hey,
just
Mark.
go up there?
Hey, listen, man.
So we can-
You threatened
I'm
me.
just waiting for my delivery.
Listen, you threatened me, Mark.
Can you just?
I'm gonna ask you to. I'm gonna ask you to apologize. Hey, sir, I'm trying to de-escalate. I don't know why you're trying. I'm trying to de-escalate.
I get it.
I want him.
I'm de-escalated too. I don't want you.
I just know. I'm trying to de-escalate it. I want him to apologize to me, and then we can move on with our days here.
I don't want you.
But why can't why? But all I want is an apology, so we can move on with our days here. You can get going.
I can't force him to apologize.
I understand that, but I want to talk to him.
If he doesn't want to speak,
He broke the law in front of you. That's harassment.
If he doesn't want to speak to you, he doesn't have to.
Okay, great. So go ahead and do your job and file for harassment. Go ahead.
That's what you like to do.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yep.
No problem. Give me 1 second, okay?
Go ahead. You might want to let him before. But this, what I'm saying is, before you have to do that, you could have just went over there like a man and said, "Hey, listen, he wants to speak to you, Mace. He wants to speak to
You want
you."
to file a harassment, right? You want to.
I'm asking to speak with the person who
Would
harassed
you like
me.
me to bring him over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly the opposite of
But
what you
if
did.
He doesn't apologize.
Exactly. That's
Okay,
not.
you get
That's
what
not
I'm
up to
saying? I
you.
can't for- I
That's
can't-
not
that's what I'm trying to
exactly.
tell you. I
That's
can't
why
force-
I just want to talk to him man to man
Okay,
for a second.
Like I said, but I can't force him.
I understand that. I understand that.
Can I get your name, sir? Sorry.
I'm not gonna give it.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey,
So he's
hey,
gonna
Mark.
speak to you, okay?
Hey, Mark. Hey, listen. So
I apologize.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. My intention was not to scare you, but my point is that just because you're Mark and this is your property over here doesn't mean you can go ahead and demand people that you think are suspicious.
I'm not demanding. I just asked a question.
Officer Morales couldn't do that though. But what I'm saying,
I didn't demand you. I just asked you a question.
I know, but when I chose
That's
not
what I
to,
wanted.
when I chose not to answer your question, you called the police.
Right, because It happened before, and like I explained to you, I've had things disappear out of the yard recently. So that's why I'm concerned.
Right.
Do you understand my concern?
Okay, great. But I told you.
Do you understand my concern?
I understand your concern,
Okay,
but you shouldn't have called the police. But like,
Well, I
and then,
did because
and
you
then,
wouldn't listen
but
to me
listen,
at all.
and
Just
then,
like
but
now,
wait,
you don't
but
wanna
wait,
listen to the
but
law,
wait,
you know what
but
I'm
listen.
saying?
You're the one that called the police and then broke the law in front of them, not me, Mark. So just remember that.
I apologize.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
There you go.
All righty. Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Have a good day.
You too. Take care, officers.
You too. Have a good day. All right. Thank you, guys.
What was your name? Cirella? Okay.
Encounters like this remind us, standing up for your rights means staying calm even when others won't. Always know where public property ends and private property begins, and never let fear, anger, or misunderstanding strip you of your freedoms. Knowledge, patience, and a camera are your best allies. Imagine walking into a public library, peacefully exercising your First Amendment rights, only to have the staff and police treat you like a criminal. That's exactly what unfolds today at the Patchogue Medford Library in New York. What starts as a simple audit to test public accountability quickly spirals into a heated clash over policy versus constitutional rights. But what happens when authority figures realize they're on the wrong side of the law? Let's dive in.
Today we are at the Patchogue Medford Library in Patchogue, New York, Suffolk County, Long Island. We are here today to make sure that they respect our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas. We're going to be extra respectful today because this is a library and I don't want to disturb anyone. Just want to make sure that our rights are being upheld and respected. So hopefully we don't run into any issues here. Let's go check it out. Hey, how are you?
You can't take video in here, so you have to get permission to use a camera in here.
I need permission from who?
The director or somebody in charge, I guess.
Why?
Is it off?
No, I'm recording right now.
Can you please turn it off?
For what, sir?
So that I can then talk to you about getting someone to okay you to do video in the building.
Is this
Other than that, you're not permitted to use video cameras
What's
or
your-
regular cameras in the building.
What's your name?
I'm not going to give you my name at this point. Turn the camera off or leave the building.
Okay. Is it a law that I can't film in here? Is this a pub?
State law? No.
Yeah, is this a public library?
It's a public library.
Okay.
Let me get you somebody in charge.
Great. Sounds good.
Who's in charge? Olga Sadi? Can you call her, please? Sir, can you please come over here? Just wait over there for me.
Excuse me? No, I'm gonna
Please
walk.
wait over there for me.
I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. These are the regulations for the library. Public policy behavior.
Sure, I'll take a look at that. This guy handed me some public behavior policy. I see here it says number 17. Picture taking or videography without the permission of the subject. I don't see why I would need permission if I'm in a public library. So we're just going to continue to film. Policy does not trump law. I am performing a First Amendment protected activity, not causing any sort of disturbance So let's see how they handle it.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave
For what, sir?
for using a camera in the building. I'm gonna call the PD if you're not gonna leave. You
Why,
leaving?
why would you call the police? I don't know why he feels it's necessary to call the police. April is National Poetry Month. Tupac or Shakespeare? Queen or Emily Dickinson? Green Day or Walt Whitman? Bilingual materials. How are you today, sir? Good.
You did mention you're not supposed to be videotaping in the library, right?
Yeah, he had mentioned something like that to me.
Oh.
I don't know if I necessarily believe that.
It's true. It's posted on the post behind the right there.
A sign?
There's a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about the First Amendment?
I do. Yeah.
So the First Amendment allows me to do what I'm doing here. So I guess
I totally get what you're saying. I totally get it. But also other people who are here, they have rights to privacy also.
privacy.
So-
So this is the Patchogue Medford Public Library, right?
Correct. That's correct.
See what I'm saying? If somebody's in public, how do they, if you're walking around in the street or in a public building, how do you have an expectation of privacy? You don't. You know what I'm saying?
You still have expectation of certain level of privacy.
Yeah, like if, for example, say you went to a public restroom, it's a public restroom, but you have an expectation of privacy because it's a restroom.
Correct.
But something like this, a public library, you don't have any expectation of privacy.
Well, you can't have your picture of yourself out without you allowing it.
Yeah.
So-
Only if you're not, if I'm in a public setting, I can record anybody I want, especially if you work here.
Oh, I don't mind you doing that to me.
No,
It doesn't
not a
bother
problem.
me.
You mind if I get your name?
No, sure.
What's your name?
Paul Thompson.
Paul Thompson.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you too.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the cordial conversation.
No problem.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. We can always agree to disagree, but in a
I think it's good to talk to people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. Thank you. I appreciate you, Paul. Thanks.
Thank you very much. You have a great day. Sir.
You too. Are you going to give me your name so I know who I spoke to? Do you work for the public, sir? So I can't get your name, sir?
It
Hi,
is
how are you?
illegal to videotape in the building, especially if you get the kids.
Yeah, it's illegal?
Yes, it's against our policy,
Okay. Well, policy isn't law, so...
and you cannot film children.
Okay, policy isn't law, though.
And children have been in this building, as you've been reported.
Is this a public building?
Yes, it is, but it is in our policy, and I believe they give you a copy of it.
Yeah, they gave me a copy of a bunch of rules you got here. Yep. Thanks. What was your name?
So just letting you know that you can't do that here.
So if you want to let me know that, can you let me know your name so I can know who I spoke to here?
I'm a librarian here at the library.
And your name? Don't you have a name tag? You got your name
No,
tag?
I don't have a name tag.
Your name tag's flipped around down there.
Yeah, there's no name on it tag.
Oh, it's a dummy one. Not real. But you're not going to tell me your name?
Did you need help, sir? Need ayuda?
Okay. I guess that's a no, right? Okay. That sounds good. Just like this guy right here. So, ma'am, I would call you by your name. I don't know it. But do you know where I could find books on the Constitution? Particularly the First Amendment?
Can you look that up? Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Good. Glad to hear it.
Constitution introduction.
Thanks so much.
More on your subject right here.
Great. Thanks so much. I'll take a look. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know if they did call the police, but if they did, we're going to hand this to the police. The Constitution introduction.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, what's going on?
Can I get your name?
Officer Boris, what's your name?
Officer
Just trying
Boris.
to get you close.
6921.
Yeah, what's your name?
What's your name, sir?
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm Officer Escobar. Show 6840.
Escobar. 6840. Gotcha. And your name, ma'am?
Officer Knudsen.
Thank you.
Officer Knudsen. 6199. Thank you, officer. Appreciate it. How you guys doing today?
All right, how are you?
Doing good.
So pretty much, security's saying it's their policy that you shouldn't be recording in here. Were you
It's
aware
their
of that?
policy?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't aware of that, no.
They told you when you came in, they said.
Yeah, they did. Before I came in, I wasn't aware of it.
Okay.
What I am aware of is the First Amendment of the Constitution provides that I'm able to film in public.
Okay.
So,
But for this building, for this
Public building,
institution-
right?
Yeah, but for the institution, their rule is no recording within the premise. You want to record outside, you can all you want.
okay. Yeah, this is a public building. I have business
It's
here,
for public use, but
which is what I'm
they
using
still
it
have their
for.
rules. And if they're not followed,
What I'm doing right now is a First Amendment protected activity. So, you know, their policy doesn't trump the. You took an oath to the Constitution.
okay?
That was a question.
And I said, okay,
Okay doesn't really answer the question.
okay.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you're being silly.
13, just have supervisor's phone.
Good idea.
Listen, I understand where you're coming from. I
Mm-hmm.
know what you're doing. But they have rules in house, and ultimately, if they want you to leave, it might become a trespass issue.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to,
Understand that?
if I'm not breaking any laws and you decide to trespass me for not breaking any laws, that's your
Well,
guys'
They
decision.
have their right as a business.
This is a public building, man.
It is.
This is he gets paid from my tax dollars, right?
Okay, well, we're gonna work on it, all right?
Great. Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yep. They handed you a copy of the policy?
Oh, they handed me some papers. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Did you read those?
I glanced at them.
Okay, come over here, I'll show you.
You want me to come over where?
Right next to me.
Where?
This side of the pole, right next to me.
Let's take a look.
Right here, it's actually in English and Spanish.
Mhm.
Just record that too.
The library is committed to creating safe and open space for all of us.
Make sure you record it, so it's on there.
Photography
Yeah.
or video recording
I'll
without
record.
library permission.
I'll record what I want to. Thanks.
Okay.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
cell phone usage,
This is-
eating, drinking,
yeah.
loud abuse of certain language.
This is a policy. So you wanna read that?
Your book?
It's not my book. It's not my book.
I'm not gonna read your whole book right there. I'm just gonna focus on.
Would you like to take a look at it?
No,
It's the Constitution introduction. I got it here.
that's good.
Do you want to read it?
No thanks.
You took an oath, right?
Doesn't mean I have to read your book.
Okay. You took an oath to the Constitution. Okay, was your answer right? Did you take one?
We're just gonna wait for supervisor to respond, okay?
Great, sounds good.
All right. We just asked you if you could just record that, just for us, but we
Yeah, I
we're
mean-
answering your questions, but we like to.
And just so you know, so it's on video and everything, since you're recording, you are asked to leave by the security. We're asking you to leave also.
That's great.
Okay. So,
That's great.
because you're not following the rules of.
I'm not breaking any laws. I'm in a public setting.
You're not following the rules of the
What
library.
I'm doing right now is First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I think
You're not
you have a
following
copy
the
of
rules
that,
of the
correct?
Yes,
library,
they
so
should
the library
give
asks you to
one.
leave.
It's a First
So-
Amendment protected activity. I have every right to be here.
I heard what you're saying, but when
And
you
I
don't
heard-
follow
I heard what you're
when
saying.
you don't follow their rules, and they ask you to leave, and you refuse to leave, you then are considered to be trespassing. So
Well,
supervisor's on his way down.
Great.
He'll explain it to you further.
it's a good
But
thing. It's a good thing
I
that you
just
got the
wanted it-
supervisor coming.
Yeah, because I just wanted it on video that he did tell you that you would be trespassing if you don't leave. So
Gotcha.
it's good. That
Trespass from a
video-
public
video
building,
evidence.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
And did I? What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Trespassing, I said.
Trespassing
Yeah,
in a public building?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds good.
all right, very good.
So we'll just wait for the supervisor then?
Sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
All right,
I like you. You're nice.
thank you.
For us.
You have no reason not to be.
Good. I'm glad.
Sam, you have no reason not to be nice.
That's good. I mean, he's a little smart, but
Thank
I
you.
guess that's okay.
Thank
I'm a
you for
little
that.
smart too.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks,
Me
man.
too.
Don't put any privacy complaints on my video now.
For what?
You're a public employee. Remember that.
Doesn't bother me. That's all right.
How long you been with the police department?
Not too long.
Not too long.
No,
Oh, so you're not making the big bucks yet?
no,
Not yet, right?
not much.
Soon, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be a while. We'll see. What kind of phone you got there?
The phone.
What kind of phone is that?
It's the phone.
You don't know?
It's just a smartphone. I do know. I just don't want to say.
Why? Just like talking about your phone. That's it.
I know. But you're threatening me with like criminal stuff, like
I'm just
pressing criminal
explaining
charges.
the law.
Yeah.
You're not threatening anything.
Well, you're threatening to use the law to try and get me out of. Am I? Would you say? Would you? Would you say? Would you say I'm? Would you say that I'm breaking the law right now?
You were
Is your supervisor
you're
here?
being asked
Is that
to
him?
leave by security.
No, it's not a supervisor.
Okay, I'll check him out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
How you doing today, sir?
hey, how are you?
What's your name? Demers.
Demers, yeah.
Demers. 6836.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Don't think I won't.
Well, you on that YouTube channel,
Hmm?
You on that YouTube channel?
What YouTube channel?
Oh, you're on the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought that was it.
There's a lot of cops here for one man with a camera, right? 4 cops. One on the way.
How are you?
Fine, how you doing? Good. We ain't messing with you, are
Hey, sir, can I get your name? Can I get your name now?
No, you may not.
I still can't get your name?
No.
Can I get the name of your supervisor? How do I go about filing a complaint
Go
against you?
back to reference and ask them.
Okay. So, do I just say old man, blue eyes when I file my complaint? Or,
You can find out who my boss is and talk to him.
okay. Old man, blue eyes. What precinct are you guys working out of?
Fifth.
5th precinct? I gotta head over there soon. I haven't been over there yet.
Yeah, it's cool.
Gonna check it out. Hey, looks like the sergeant's here. Ooh, they brought out the lieutenant too. That's how you know. Sergeant, Lieutenant, nice to see you guys.
Let's go inside.
What's your name? Stiegel?
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm asking you what's your name. You can help me with that.
All right, you just read it.
Stiegel, and it's 303. Is there a reason why you're acting like that? I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Let me go get the lieutenant's
I'm
name.
attempting to read a piece of paper. If you could give me my distance and step back a little bit.
So go somewhere where you're not going to be in my way. You're in my way. Can you go somewhere you're not in my way? Because I'm going to keep coming up. I'm going to keep coming up. You're in the middle of a doorway. I don't want to have to bump into you.
I believe the library staff has asked you to leave, correct?
I don't want to bump into you.
Is that correct?
I don't want to bump into you.
So you can ask questions, but you can't answer them?
I don't want to bump into you.
All right, sounds good.
I want to
Then
speak to the lieutenant in there.
don't.
Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know why you acting like that for. All the other officers seem to be very nice. Why are you acting like the way you're acting?
Acting in what way?
Like a jerk.
Okay.
Like a jerk. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why. Do you have something personal against me?
I don't even know who you are, to be honest.
Great. Good to know. I want to speak to the lieutenant. He's inside, right?
Alright, and then I'll get an email to you. Okay, thank you so much.
Well,
You're making me a little uncomfortable getting that close, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that
A
way.
little too close. I mean, not just you, anybody that gets that close.
I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am.
I didn't realize. Come in, sir.
Hey, Lieutenant. Hey, Lieutenant. One more question for you. Your boss is the library, or are you like an outside security company?
My boss is the library.
You work for the county or
I
city?
work for the library.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Just because I want to be able to talk to whoever's in charge here and tell them how nice you were to me, and
thank you very much.
I don't only complain about people. I also like to compliment people when they, you might not agree with what I'm doing here, but at the end of the day, you've been more than cordial, and
Again, you've been a gentleman. There's no reason for me to treat you any other way than a gentleman.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
know?
And I'm sure a lot of people that are going to see this is going to appreciate it as well. They're going to appreciate it.
Well, I'm not too worried about other people. I'm just worried about how I
Great.
treat other people. I'm not worried about how they think of me. I want to be thought of as being a human being.
Gotcha.
Which is
you should be in law enforcement. We need more of you out there. The lieutenant, sergeant, and an officer all went in a restricted area to have a little powwow. So we're just waiting to see what they come up with. Maybe they trespass me. I don't know. But we're gonna wait and see.
You can photograph the building itself and the structure, but you're not supposed to be photographing other people while they're here in the building.
Okay. Just to be clear, you're wrong. I don't see any police vehicles. Like I said, the sergeant, lieutenant, and an officer went in the back. Their cars are right out here, so I'm assuming they went out a back way. So they did their walk of shame, they just didn't want to do it on camera. It is what it is. As long as they leave, I don't really care if I get them on camera or not. They left, Our point has been made here. So we're gonna get out of here. It was very nice meeting you. Your name was one more time?
Paul.
Paul. Very nice meeting you, Paul.
Nice meeting you too.
You have a great day, okay?
Thank you very much. You too. Take care. Enjoy.
You too.
Okay, this you snuck up on me. Thank you so much.
As you can see, guys, the police are gone. They were right here, across the street. This is Main Street in Patchogue. As you can see, they got out of here. Patchogue Medford Public Library. Standing up for the First Amendment. Obviously, the staff failed this audit. The police, I would say, also failed, as they threatened me with trespass. Sergeant definitely fails for being such an asshole. Lieutenant, he fails for not even speaking to me. But they did the right thing, and they got up out of here. Our point was made. Time for us to get out of here.
This encounter is a powerful reminder. When you stand firm, know your rights, and stay respectful, even the most intimidating authorities can be forced to retreat. In public spaces, policies can't override the Constitution. Always record, stay calm, and remember the truth is your strongest defense. Stay educated, stay empowered,